In life, you gotta be your own best friend. To be your own best friend, you gotta love you best. You gotta know what's best for you, loving you that way also. When you love your life like that with you, you love others that way. When you learn to love with others, that's a group effort. With that love also, you can give credit to that, but you give credit to yourself perfectly for the effort. And no matter what trails behind you, what's awesome is what is here today is you, entirely. Free from all of that. So if you're gonna be your own best friend, it's best to leave that weight where it was, in the locker room, I suppose. Because it's good to lift weights, but when you come out, you're strong, right? You get to perform. You don't need to take the weights with you to do that. So like that, you drop whatever it was before this moment said you were less than this moment also. Because you're not equal to or greater than, or you're not greater than or less than, you're equal to. But that's you being your own best friend, so when I walk that back to myself, that's just an example of what I did for myself for you. So when I'm doing that for myself, a good friend won't let good friends not be good friends because I'm a good friend too. And I am. To myself, I'm the best friend I got. So when I give that to you, it's like this. I know who my friends are because I know myself. And I won't allow myself to not love my friends, and I'll tell you how. Even when my friends don't think I'm being friendly, because I'm the kind of friend that will tell a friend when they're not being a friend to themselves, that friend gets angry for themselves, and their self alone has to figure that out also. I can't help it. But as a good friend, I tell you when you're not being a good friend. As a good friend and a better friend will let you do that. And still be a good friend. Also, they're not coming back around. Now, here's the clutch. Clencher. The friend that I am is still your friend and is available at a certain point. I will know you again if you come back to me with an apology as a better friend. Why? Because you sat down with what I said and didn't let pride ruin that for your theology here, where you philosophically roll through these phonetics like you're the one slicing this bread. I broke this, it's in the air. That's my idea to be fair. A friend to myself said, I got you, that's God. First, then me. Then this friend says, wow, that's what it's like to be my own best friend with God. I see, I have not been treating me well. So leave the weights in the closet. Somewhere in that locker room where it gets locked in. Because with God, you came to perform. He said, put down the weights. I got you. Now watch this. You're your own best friend. And that's what I give to you, my love also. For that, first, with God, it helps me with my friend and me. That's me. Hugging myself when I love me like this because it taught me to see myself in all things as all things. When I hug this, I hug the whole world also. When I hug this, I hug the whole world also. So a good friend will tell a friend, I'm still your friend. You're done with your self. It'll be because you understood that what I said is what I've said to myself also. I didn't give you anything. I haven't already scrubbed off myself with these words. Fire. So, no guessing for this one purpose. You don't guess with God. So there is no I suppose. If I did that, it was just to humor you. Perhaps you'd get it on your own if I said, maybe that's it. Knowing full well it is. So no guessing for me, but there's some guessing in there. And if I let you guess, then I'm not a good friend. So I won't do that again. I'm very direct. Directly, I will give you that with love. Absolutely, with every bit of my most rational mind. The logic is exuding with this imagination. So when you come with me, you'll see a world where you truly want to be, God, because that's God. That's love. Gave it to myself. So back to the friendship. When you hug me, that's me hugging you with this information, because a good friend will let you know when you've heard it also. By my point of view, that's me I'm talking about. Since I'm a good friend, I'm letting you know. That helps us also. So you needed to know that. You forgiving yourself, you may. Me forgiving you will be when you actually accept that forgiveness and come back to me with that love I gave you today. Because we're still friends. I love you like that. That's God. Not selfish at all. Also, it is. Because it's just one self. So if you were selfish, that's because it was divided from itself. Not to be the one self, but selfish. You know? See, so it all depends on how you look at that. Also, carry too much energy with these words. You gotta be careful because the words really don't mean much when you're with God now. That's a good friend. It's the one I have always, even when I'm with not a single soul in my life. That selfish mentality doesn't mean anything when I'm with God also. It's just one self. So that's why I love you. As a friend, I give you space. But I had to give you space that helps you. So while I'm here doing this, this is for all of you also. I love you. That's how. I would appreciate if you loved me the same right now also. Because that's the standard I hold for myself. Don't hurt others. Be honest. Be direct. No more guessing. No. Thank you, God, for that also.